Hi everyone. In this moment, I'm gonna to talk about my communicative English teaching. So, I present this in class. I know that ideas of my classmate or my future parents that they have a good vocabulary, another have a good grammar, and another have a good explanation. In my case, I can note that I'm very shy, but for me, it's very important when I have a object in my hands, so I can play with this and can speak louder or can speak more confident. That helped me. And I I do my tasks with different subtopics. With, for example, use different grammars like simple present or conditionals or future, past perfect, present perfect, and different use speech and reporter speech. So all information that help me to be very confident. It's a way to understand different topics. For example, in my case, in my product, I talk about all the strategies used in public sector in Ecuador or all in Ecuador in general. Because if you have in school and high school, you have a book, you have the all information in this book. Past the times you need to memorize little information or a lot of information about a subject, you do an exam, you pass an exam, you obtain a good grade, but past the time is the most probably that you forget it the majority of the information because the other strategies is using it here. Another strategy is the with, for example, when a teacher is in front the class and speak and don't interact with the students. So the students sit for a long of time in the chairs and they stress out and they bored and don't interest in the subject. Isn't here well the new methods and the new strategies that's very important. So if, for example, it's probably that in school, on high school, don't have interactive tools or don't have um, interactive and intelligent boards, but it's most probably too that they have a specific classroom about this. They have a projector, they have a computers, so you need to talk with authorities of the school or high school and say, please, I need this classroom for my class. Another way, roleplay. The roleplay I consider is a powerful tool because you can say, in this moment I'm gonna talk about, for example, about a simple present. You explain the grammar and final to the class. You can say, I need that you do a conversation about this grammar, write this conversation, form groups of works, and finally you create an acting or create a performance about this, or create a discussion about a topic, an interesting topic that you have. With, for example, that sports. You need to use the sports, do a conversation with simple past, simple present about this another grammar, and you need to explain about in front of class. This way is very interesting for the student, and they interested for the subject, any subject, not only in language, but for example you can say in math, on physics, on chemistry, I don't know, all the subjects. It's important to apply role play and not another methods that using here, because it's very important that the student interested in the subject. If they interested in the subject, in the future they is most probably will be a good or an excellent professionals with vocation. It's I consider it's the best way.